What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Kaz Cray, the creator you require, giving you the content that you desire. And today we're going to be introducing a brand new series to the channel. As you can tell, the game we're going to be playing in this series is Legend Bowl. For those of you guys who are completely unaware of Legend Bowl, essentially it's a throwback to the classic 8-bit and 16-bit football games of the 90s and even the late 80s, such as Tecmo Bowl, older Maddens, and other games like that. They have a full-out franchise mode, which is going to be the basis of this series, obviously, and is a simulation-style football game with realistic weather, detailed stats, of course franchise mode, which we're playing, fully customizable rosters, and even modded rosters to where you can use NFL teams and college teams and whatnot. Unfortunately for console players, this game's only available on PC, but it could be coming to consoles at some point. And also, the game actually runs pretty well on my really garbage laptop, so even if you don't have like a $2,000 PC, the game actually runs pretty well. I've run it with OBS on. I mean, that's how I recorded the series anyways. But overall, I think this is definitely a good investment if you want a simulation football game that's not Madden. So if you have $25 to spend, I'll leave a link down below to where you can buy the game on Steam. And I hope you enjoy the game as much as I've enjoyed it so far. Big shout out to Super Pixel Games, King Avo, and everybody else involved with the making of this game. Without further ado, let's get into this series. Obviously, I'm going to make a coach named Kaz Cray. And the team that I'm going to be picking for this series is actually the lowest overall team in the game, the New York Empire. They're 32nd overall. Their salary situation isn't great either, and their chemistry is about middle of the road. So this is going to be probably the toughest rebuild that I've had to do on this channel, especially considering I'm not really as familiar with the button layout of Legend Bowl. I'm still learning it in that regard, at least. So rebuilding this team is going to be really tough, but I'm up to the challenge. I've been having so much fun with this game that I can start losing all these games. I still won't get down about it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the ride as much as I will. But that's what we're working with. We're working with one of the worst rosters in the game, if not the worst roster. And I'm going to introduce you guys to that roster. As we take an overall look at the roster right now, we have the 21st ranked offense, 29th ranked defense, and 23rd ranked special teams. And overall, this team is just a hot mess. As you look at our receiving core, it's not very good. We'll take a deeper look at them in just a moment. Our O-line's good. We have a really good running back, but our running back's also 32 years old. So how many more years are we really going to get out of him? We'll just have to see. As we have a newspaper in this game, I believe it's updated weekly, so that'll be interesting for sure. But let's take a look at position by position. Our starting quarterback is going to be Andrews Akins. He's 5'6", 256, not very fast at all, and he's in the last year of his contract, so we'll see if we bring him back. Our starting running back is Willie Sweet, who's the highest overall player on the team. But he's up to 32 years old now, so who knows how long he'll be around. We do have a backup named River Shaddix, who's young, so we'll have to see how that goes. Our fullback's name is Jordan Cararia, and he's really old. So now we look at our two weakest units on this offense, our receiving core and our tight end situation. We have Kadarius Flowers and Jerry and Hulskamp being our top two receivers, both 74 overall. Then at tight end, we have King Inda and Monk Rogers, who are 70 and 71 overall, respectively. Not ideal. Our O-line is pretty good, however, as you're going to see. Most of these guys are relatively high overall, as we have nothing but 87s and 90s pretty much on the team for the most part. But still, the rest of our offense needs to get together as well. Defensively, our D-line is all under 80 overall, which is really not ideal. Hopefully we get some kind of pass rush this year, but I doubt it. Our linebacking core isn't much better, to say the least. Our corners are all under 80 overall as well, but they're all around the 75 to 78 area. Our safeties are pretty okay. But overall, this roster is just really bad. It leaves a lot to be desired, so that's your New York Empire roster. Godspeed to us. So now, as we show you guys what I did as far as practice goes, just trying to get used to the roster and whatnot, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the potential of me modding certain things in this series. Now, as I kind of touched on earlier, there are plenty of different mods for this game. There's an NFL mod, there's an NCAA mod as well. There are also certain beauty mods and even a franchise mod that came out before they had franchise mode. And yes, this game did not have a franchise mode when it first launched, but they recently came out with it. I think like within the last year they came out with the franchise mode. But there are plenty of different things that I can do as far as modding the game goes, whether it's modding the rosters so they reflect NFL rosters, or just doing some beauty mods, or even some customization of the logos and whatnot. If you guys would be interested in seeing me do something like that, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Or if you guys want like tutorials on how to do it, King Javo has a few tutorials for some of the mods on his YouTube channel. There are other channels that have different guides to show you how to install those mods. So if you guys are interested in seeing me play with any of those mods, just let me know. Or if you're interested in seeing me do some rebuilds, even whether with the mods or not. But I'm very excited to bring this series to you guys. Legend Bowl is a game that I've had for quite some time, and I've definitely enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see me do a review of this game, definitely let me know that as well. I'll give you a very honest view of this game. The game does have its problems, just like any game does, but as a whole, I think the good outweighs the bad by a long shot. And I'd definitely love to do a full-out review of this game, just to help you guys out to figure out whether or not you want to buy it. Obviously, my opinion is my opinion. You guys don't have to necessarily bow down to my opinion if you don't want to. You know, you guys just kind of make your own decision based off of my video, or not even just off my video, you know what I mean. But anyways, if you guys would like to see me do a review, I definitely can bring that to you guys. And as far as this series goes, I think I want to post it maybe once or twice a week. It just really depends on how much love this initial video gets and then the first game gets. The first game will be the next video, obviously, so definitely keep your eyes up for that. And I'm excited to see where this series goes. I'm excited to see new people potentially checking this series out. I haven't seen a whole lot of Legend Bowl franchises on YouTube, so it's going to be interesting to see whether or not you guys have interest in this series. But if you're hyped for this series, make sure you guys slam that like button, hit the sub button if you're new to the channel, turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a new video, you guys will be notified. Every time I go live, you'll be notified. And we're going to keep this mofo rolling here on Cray Gaming. First game will be the next video as we take on the Buffalo Steel. And if you want to see more from the channel, check out the playlist and the video in front of you.